Hi coquettes. Okay, today we'll be making Massaman curry. It's a Thai curry. Now I've already started mine because it's beef and I like it to cook for a really long time, so I've put it in the slow cooker. So I'll just show you what it looks like now, and we're going to take it out in a little bit. Okay, so I've used 500 grams of stewing steak or casserole steak. I've used about 8 potatoes cut into quarters, and stock, about 600 mils of beef stock, 3 cloves of garlic, 4 shallots, and little cardamom seeds. You'll see them here. See, little cardamom seeds, and I've put in a dried chilli and some star anise, and I think that is everything, and a little bit of ginger, fresh ginger grated in. Okay, so that's that. So what you're going to need for the rest of it, now what I've done is I've got a slow cooker. You can get these for about £30 now. They're fantastic. Shove it on, go out, come back, and it's done. I've put mine on since 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock maybe. So it's been on for a good 6 hours or more. Now I'd probably say that to do that because it is better. If you haven't got that, pop it in a casserole dish, put it all in, put it in the oven at 160 or 150 and leave that for 6 to 8 hours. Perfect, it will do just the same. Okay, so on the heat I've got some boiler, well, in my steamer I've got it boiling. Okay, so I've got some corn flour, some reduced coconut milk, blue dragon fish sauce, I've got some mushrooms, and I use the trivia sugar because it's a little bit healthier. You only need a pinch of it, so I wouldn't use too much of it, but there you go. Okay, so that is everything, and a little bit of rapeseed oil. Okay, so open these up, and we are literally just going to slice these in half. So this is 170 grams of this one. Now, it's not, in a normal Massaman curry, it's not really, you have mushrooms in it, but it's just because I fancy having the mushrooms, so that's why we're doing it. And the good thing about the slow cooker is as well, is you can just leave it while you're still doing everything. So your meat is going to go really tender. Oh, it goes so soft, so good. It's very good. Okay, so these are all going in here. Now today I will try not to drop anything, so we'll soon see. I'll pop that in there. I'm going to leave that just till it's cooked. So while that's doing, we're going to do our mushrooms. So I'm going to leave my mushrooms whole, like that. Some people wash their mushrooms, other people don't. Personally, even the chefs are saying not to bother. So am I bothering? No, I haven't been ill, so. Okay, so I'm just going to really show you quickly how I've done it. So just like that. Okay, so we're probably going to use about 5 of these. 6 mushrooms. Okay, because remember your mushrooms as well will shrink in the when you put them in the pan, so you do want to slice them quite thinly. So I'll show you once more, and then I'll go for a bit because there's no point in you watching me slice some mushrooms, really, is there? Okay, now personally I don't like the end bits, but you can cut them and make them into little bits as well. But I don't really like them in my, I like to use them for stocks and bits like that, but I don't like to use them for actually in the cooking. Okay, so I'm going to stop filming now, but I'll see you in a little bit, my coquettes. Bye for now. Okay, so I've opened up my coconut milk. It's best to just give it a bit of a whiz. This is reduced coconut milk, so I'm just going to weigh out because I only need 200 of this. So I know that you probably think, oh, that's half the can, but it's best to check it. and make sure what you're actually doing. That's coming from me, who normally goes, okay, I'll just add a bit of this into it. But things like this, it does need it a little bit. Okay, we've gone to 203, but never mind. There you go. 203 will be alright. So pop that there for the moment. I forgot to say as well, we need a lemon. So I'm going to grab a lemon. And get it open, then we can have a lemon. Okay, I don't normally do this, but I can't be bothered today, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't actually hit my work surface. Right, there we go. So you'll need half a lemon, so we'll pop that there for the moment. Okay, so our green beans should kind of be ready by now. I like mine with a little bit of crunch. So I'm going to take mine off a little bit earlier, but if you want yours fully done, perfectly welcome, just pop it on. Okay, so I'm going to pop that back there, that over there, and we're going to bring over our mushrooms. And I'm going to spray with a little bit of my oil. I've got that song in my head, you know that song, do do do, I like to party, do do do. I've got that in my head at the moment and I can't get it out. Okay. So, we're going to fry these off and then I'm going to actually add a little bit of lemon juice to the green beans. I'm going to add a little bit of lemon juice to the mushrooms as well. This all gives the flavour into it, but it's not putting it directly into the sauce, so make it nice and fresh. Smells nice. Okay, so I'm going to fry these off, and then when I come back and we're done, we'll start doing the curry. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay, so I put my mushrooms all done now into with the green beans. So I'm just putting 1, 2 of the fish stock. This is the reason why I haven't put too much salt into the actual curry itself, because we're putting salt into it anyway, so you don't need to put a lot of salt into it, to be honest. Okay, so if we grab this, I'm going to turn this off now. We're going to bring a tiny bit of our sauce. I'm going to try and get the cardamom seeds out, because you don't really want them in there. The cardamom seeds are just for flavour. What you need to do with cardamom seeds as well is give them a bit of a bash before you pop them into the slow cooker, because it releases the flavour. If you don't do that, then it doesn't have any flavour in it. So we're just literally going to start cooking off our sauce. So if I just do this. Do not, whatever, for goodness sake, put corn flour in once you've gone past this process. It is not a nice combination. So you can see how it's thickened up. Okay, so we're going to leave that there for a second, because we're going to come over to here. I'm going to drain this all off. Okay, now you can see how the meat's like almost falling apart. That's what you want. And then we're going to get our lovely juices come through the bottom. So it's not, it is a curry, but it's more of a fragrance curry. It's not like a curry like an Indian curry, which can be quite heavy and dense. It's a bit more different to that. So there's my chilli. This was the little chilli I was talking about that I put in earlier. This little dried chilli, I popped that in earlier. And I thought, well, we'll give it a tiny bit of flavour. Although I don't have chilli, I'm kind of allergic to chilli. But once or twice I try and get away with putting something in. Now, lucky enough, I've got quite a big strainer here. Okay, so I'm going to carry on doing this for the moment, and then I'll come back with the next stage. All right, my coquettes? So see you in a bit. Okay, so we're going to try and work quite quickly because obviously we've got the meat up there, and I don't want it to get too like dry. So pop this in, and you need to add a little bit of sugar at this point. So I'm going to use the tiniest bit because we don't want to put too much in. Now when you're doing this curry, just make sure that you're not, when you put it in the slow cooker, do not put anything coconut milk or anything like that into the slow cooker. For some reason almond milk works when you're doing a rice pudding, but it splits most of the time, so you need to be careful. So we're going to bring this up and start slowly adding all our coconut milk. Looking good, eh? I'm going to try and bring that back to a boil again so it can thicken up again, and then we'll start putting our meat in a second. If I can grab all the bits. We'll try it. Really, really good. Now I know this is leaking a little bit, but we're going to pop this over here. And I'm going to put this down onto a really low heat so that I can just concentrate on putting everything into the curry. Now you can do this if you wanted to with fish, you can do it with vegetables if you want to. It's quite a versatile dish to do, so I wouldn't worry too much if you think, oh, I don't really like them flavours, or I don't really like meat, I just want vegetables. You could just do the vegetables if you wanted to. Don't see why not. Oh, I found a rogue one, look. Rogue cardamom seed, or as Gary likes to call it, a cardinal. We'll say hello to Gary. Gary's on our camera. Hello, Gary. Right, we're going to clean this up, I think. It looks a bit messy. Let's do that. Put a tiny bit more of our lovely sauce in. I'm going to put that in there because it doesn't really matter where you put it, and then we're going to pop in our mushrooms and our green beans. I like doing woks because woks are such nice utensils to use, because you can plonk it on the table and you can all dunk into it, and it's just really nice. And then it's really one pot, so really, okay, we've cooked the green beans, but you could do that in advance the day before and then have them ready. but or you can put them in the slow cooker. But I think sometimes it overdoes them a bit. But the potatoes I did part cook before I put into the slow cooker, because I don't feel they cook. So even though it's been 8 hours, they still don't cook as well as I think they should. So therefore, Yanni doesn't put them in. Okay, so I will see you in a minute, my coquettes. I'm just going to do a quick clean up and then I'll be back with you. See you in a bit. Bye for now. Okay. Massaman curry. Oh, I forgot to say, in the slow cooker, I put Massaman curry paste. If you go to, where did I go? Oh, the place beginning with M. Go there and they do a pack of it. They do the coconut milk in it, but because I want to lose a bit of weight, I've done the reduced coconut. But it came with the chilies and a couple of other bits in it as well. So you can make it hotter if you wanted to, but I've only put one chili in it. Okay, alright, so here we go. So, there is your Massaman curry. Well, thank you very much, my coquettes. I really do appreciate you watching. Please press the like button. Please put in comments because it really keeps the page going. And thank you very much. Please, please donate if you can to the charities that we're doing for the competition. Finishes on the 15th. After that, it's gone. All right. Well, thank you very much, my coquettes. Bye for now.